everybody. I'm still eating my cereal, but I'd like to welcome y'all to the overnight price action. Our Jolly Pots were still eating. It's summer break. So on summer break, we're gonna be doing the overnight price action at 9 a.m. Welcome, and all that. We're gonna go on and get right to it today. Got a lot going on, so I'm just gonna get right to it and be out of y'all hair. We got no, I don't have breakfast for everybody. But if you make a short trip to your kitchen, I'm pretty sure you'll find your heart's desire. So we opened up here at 6 p.m. at 53.44.75. No, we didn't. 53.43.50 is what we opened up. I was on the wrong candle. And then from 6 p.m. up until 8:15 p.m., we just made a slow grind up, tapping into yesterday's high. Then we pulled back from 8:15 p.m. up until 9:30 p.m. Traded below the short-term sell side, where we had a short expansion up, taking out the buy side that I had marked out from way back over here from last Thursday in the morning, Thursday a.m. high. That buy side I had marked out, we tapped into it. Then after tapping into that buy side, we pulled back into that same little range that we were in near the high of yesterday. The midnight open was at 53.45.75, and we just kind of stayed in that same little range up until 1:45. We pushed above the small consolidation again, the same way we did back over here on that push up at 9:30, right here on 1:45 candle. We pushed up above that little consolidation area, then displaced down, created a SIBI on the 2 o'clock candle, which turned out to be a breakaway gap. We did not trade back up into it at all. A breakaway gap would just be a gap that's either partially filled or not touched at all. And then we displaced down below the 1 hour BISI that I had marked out, eyeballing this to see if we would treat it as an inversion fair value gap. And we did. We, after repricing it, we moved to the high of that range and then displaced away, indicating that now this is a balanced price range. And now, as we see here on the 7 a.m. candle, price, the algorithm used that as an inversion fair value gap, went up to consequent encroachment, and then pushed down. Right now, we still have not taken out this sell side. Right now, we're just trading inside this. We're trading inside this order block right here. This bullish order block, we're just trading inside the range of that bullish order block right over here. If I turn on my fancy dancy, this is the bullish order block I'm talking about right here. We're just trading inside the range, because if you look at this, we're inside the range of that bullish order block right there. Right. If the bearishness is to continue, right, we already tapped into the inversion fair value gap. You want to see price stay heavy if bearishness is to continue, and if we're looking for something of this effect. If we're looking at something of this effect here, or, because this sell side seems to be in the scopes. So if that sell side is in the scopes, then, we can look at this consolidation and then this Judas swing as the move up, right? So we will have a initial consolidation. We'll have a Judas swing, right? Then once we got the Judas swing, right, we took off there, and then we will have accumulation there. We have accumulation there, have a smart money reversal, low risk, short, right? Then we got redistribution there, right? And then now we're here at this last stage, and this right here will be our last stage of redistribution here. If the bearishness is to continue. Hey man, that's all I got. That's all I got. Do anybody got anything for me? Do anybody have anything for me? Yes, on the 4-hour chart, we have an hour, like 53 minutes left on this 4-hour candle here, potentially creating a 4-hour SIBI right there. That 4-hour SIBI could lend to what we just discussed. Right? If the bearishness is to continue, we just barely poked above that buy side. So this could be a 52 fake me out to come into a discount of this range right here. Right? We're right there at equilibrium right now, which is we just barely poked above that high right there. So this could be a fake me out right there to dig deeper. The NQ has done that. The NQ has dug down, made equal lows here, and pushed back up. Right, the NQ has pushed back up, but the ES is still heavier, should I say? The ES is still heavier than the NQ. Right, the ES is still heavier than the NQ. Let's go over here. The Dow is still heavier than the NQ. All right. Y'all know I've been studying quarterly theory, and here recently, the Dow had poked back above the true year open and sold off. The NQ has gotten back above the true year open. Hasn't sold off, but it's gotten back above the true year open. This is the NQ's true year open. Got back above it back on the 15th. That was one day last week. Got back above the true year open. And then the ES has gotten back above the true year open here. Yep, the ES got back above the true year open back on the 15th also. So all three have made their way back above the true year open. And for those who don't know what the true year open is, that's just a part of quarterly theory, where that's the true open of the year, which is the start of the second quarter. And the way quarterly theory works, if you intend on shorting or going long, You want to look for opportunities to short above the true open, and you want to look for opportunities to go long below the true open. So now we're moving. We've been climbing back up. April, we dropped, and then May, all of May, we've been climbing back up, and now we're back above the true year open. And we're halfway through May now. So will this present an opportunity for another pullback now that we're back above the true year open? Let's see. Let us see. The Dow is already leaning that way, right? The Dow is already leaning that way. The Dow did not make all-time highs. They didn't make new all-time highs. The ES made new all-time highs. The NQ made new all-time highs, right? But the Dow did not. That's bearish divergence on behalf of the three sisters. And so the Dow is, showing the weakness as far as not making new all-time highs and showing bearishness once poked above the new year open. Right, there's still a little bit of an imbalance up here that can be attacked. Right, we're trading down into a daily BISI on the Dow. All right, so just see if this BISI does push us up to all-time new highs, or if the Dow just continues to be weak and not make new all-time highs. All right, the completion of this, hitting that all-time high would be a nice completion of this market maker buy model here, which originated over here, right? But does not have to take that high. We have SMT. Where's my? I closed them out. NQ. Right. We have SMT divergence. So right now. So there's your SMT divergence right there. Higher high, failed to make the higher high. So see how that plays out. Bearish divergence there at the all-time highs. Yep. Don't see nothing in the chat. Don't see anything in the chat, so we're gonna go ahead and call it, man. We'll go ahead and call it. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me. We got about 16 minutes before the market opens, less than 16 minutes before the market opens. As always, man, if you are going to trade, please trade safely. If you're not going to trade, please take a copious amounts of notes so you can go back and study what you saw today and apply it to your future trading endeavors. And until the next time I decide to jump on Al Gore's internet and share my thoughts on this thing that they call price action. Remember, it's your boy, Aranya Grande, aka Big Spider. Y'all be safe on these trading streets, man. Gone.